What's up, y'all? It's Beauty. We're on Behind the Diaries, our first episode. So let's get into tea. Let's get into some tea. We have, you know, some tea in here from an anonymous person. And when I read it, I was just like, ooh, that's kind of the story really just made me like, I don't know, like this is kind of crazy. So let's see what y'all thoughts is on it as well. So I'm gonna read it. It's pretty long. It's very long. So just bear with me as I read. Okay, so it says 1 second. So they said advice, stop looking out for everyone. I don't know, y'all. Why should we stop looking out for everyone? Let's see. So they said, Dear Diary, so at this time and place, I would say I was making good money or so. I thought because I was getting it constantly. And when some people see a lot of something they've never had, they either save it or splurge, and that's exactly what I was doing, splurging. But on myself, of course, and it was little by little, nothing crazy. But this one girl I was close with, I won't call her a friend because I don't call everyone that. None this to say she needed me for something. She got evicted and mistreated and couldn't go to her property to retrieve her things because of the situation that had took place. She needed someone to help her get her things, and I was the only one around that had the right documentation to get a U-Haul. And also, people knew me at the property, so they knew I wasn't a threat. In the midst of this, I'm not worried about money because since I've known her, she always kept lots of money. So I don't pocket watch. She's openly tells me about the nice things she buys, and she does hair constantly and makes good money from that. She says all that money in places in it. She saves all that money and places it in a jar. That's important. It'll come back up. Now you might be thinking, why hasn't she given you anything to put towards the U-Haul? She claimed all her money went inside that jar unless she had to pay rent, and she said she would pay me back once everything is put away. I didn't believe her, but I didn't say anything. I got all my things and went. Take note, I'm not Take note, I'm the only one moving all her things out of this house. I'm low key tired from lifting things in and out of this house and into a U-Haul alone. So I finished, called her, and we began driving to my storage because she didn't have anywhere to put her things. So she asked after all that, can we go to Chipotle? And that rubbed me all kinds of wrong because one, you don't have any money, right? And she tells me that she wants to pay for the food for both of us. And I can't lie, I was pissed off because why are you not only paying for both of us, but you're buying extra things like chips and drinks? All that could have went towards the U-Haul that she swore she had no money to put in for. Y'all. It's kind of, I don't know how y'all feeling so far. Because if you ain't got no money, where the money come from? How you eating? You know? Okay, so, and for those who don't know, the more you drive the U-Haul around, the more they charge on the final bill. So we get to my storage. God was telling me right here, I messed up. Why don't I have my key? I literally always have my key with me. So not only do I not have my key, I have all her stuff with me, and the U-Haul has to be returned today. So I had to keep the U-Haul overnight and drop it off in the morning after I get everything together. I don't like this, and now I'm actually getting annoyed with her. So I asked her, where are you going since you don't have a place to stay? Tell me why the place she's going to is 45 minutes away. So I asked her, are you going to give me anything today for all the ish you're putting me through? She told me, girl, you know I got you when I get more money. The money I got right now is what I need to survive. And that is pissing me off so bad because I stopped what I was doing to help you. And I'm thinking to myself, you don't think I'm surviving? I said nothing, but with the little money that she did have, I made her pay for gas. I wasn't going out my pocket for anything else around her. Big no. I soon dropped her off to her destination and went downtown, and I accidentally hit the back of somebody's car while turning. And she got my plate number and stuff, and it wasn't anything too bad. Also, thank God it was her company car and not her own. I won't lie, I was upset that night. I was so mad at myself and what happened. I felt like somebody I was cool with used me just because they thought I had it going for myself. When I think about it, I actually looked in my wallet. I didn't have much funds left to my name. Oh, see, she getting herself into some mess trying to help other people. That's not good. So, okay, let's get it back into the tea. Days, then weeks started passing without nothing being paid back to me. So I gave her the things out of my storage because it's like you've been using me. So take your belongings before the situation gets worse. A few people was telling me to take her money out of the jar, but that does no good because she'd called the cops on me. Plus, I'm not a thief. Even after everything she'd put me through, I prayed really hard that day not to do anything wrong because all I saw was red. So I thought about my future and how I can't let someone else actions jeopardize it. And to make things worse, she proceeded to say I took some money out of the jar. So at that point I blocked her because please, not today. After I found out later that she lied about everything leading up to me getting a U-Haul for her, she claimed people in her unit jumped her and she stole a lot of money, but she got away. I only believed her because there was visible scratches on her, and who would lie about being jumped? But no, that wasn't the case at all. The scratches actually came from her jumping the fence, trying to escape the police who were trying to get her for attacking people at her unit. But that's the end of this incident. Y'all, I don't know. This is giving too much because I just feel like you shouldn't ask nobody to help you if you already have the money. I feel like if she needed the U-Haul and she didn't have her driver's license or something, okay, I can help you get it, but you're going to have to pay. You're going to have to pay. Like, in this economy, like, life is too expensive right now. And it's just like her helping somebody, or him or her. It sounds like a girl, though. But them helping somebody basically got them into most stuff. Got into an accident, and then they going to Chipotle, then dropping the person off 45 minutes away. And U-Haul they charge you for the gas, for the miles, all of that. So I just feel like this was a lot. And you have to pick your associates, friends wisely. Because if you don't, you end up in situations like this. And I don't feel like you would do that to a friend. Like, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But that's what I have to say about it. And I just feel like to this person, you should pick your friends wisely and just make sure that when you helping somebody that it doesn't endanger you as well. And her stealing from people and just turning on you after you helped her, that's not given. It's not given at all, actually. But yeah, that's for today's episode. So we're gonna have more of this. We're gonna have more fun. I ask that you guys just send me more stories. Send me more stories. Like, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna relax. We're gonna chill. We're gonna associate. And we're gonna have a good time. So bye, y'all.